Good evening, friends. So, myself, Kulbhushan Parashar from Corporate Capital Ventures. I am in front of you again. And as CCV has an endeavor to bring good issues and the management in front of my investors. So, in that continuation, the management of Oriana Power, who is coming out with an IPO in the first week of August, is here to interact with you. You can understand, you can take guidance, you can take information from the management. So this interaction you should consider as an only for education purpose and not for any um, invitation to subscribe to the IPO. Your investment decision should be based on your rationale. This interaction is just for your information purpose, which I always prefer to do so as to bring clarity, bring transparency in front of every investor. So, welcome Mr. Rupal, Mr. Praveen, and Anirudh. Welcome to this interaction. We will make this conversation very, very precise, very crisp, so that people get all their answer without any feeling of boredom. So I'll ask one by one crisp questions. Mr. Rupal, start. How was your journey and what makes you build Oriana?
Mr. Prasha, thank you so much and giving us opportunity to talk about Oriana, give a brief about Oriana. So before coming to your direct answer of journey of Oriana Power, मैं एक छोटी सी एक चीज मेंशन करना चाहूंगा. Why Oriana Power came into existence? So we came into existence with the thought of a basic necessity, which is बिजली. अभी तक हम सबकी बेसिक नेसेसिटीज में था रोटी, कपड़ा और मकान. एक नई चीज ऐड हुई है बिजली. आज की डेट में हम सारे शायद बिना बिजली के, बिना इलेक्ट्रिसिटी के फोन चार्ज नहीं कर सकते हैं, कार नहीं चला सकते हैं, बेसिक लाइफस्टाइल को सर्वाइव नहीं कर सकते हैं. सो विद दैट नीड एंड इम्पोर्टेंस वी हैव कम अप विद द आइडिया ऑफ गेटिंग द पावर टू एवरीवन, electricity to everyone, and also that electricity has to be a clean energy. So that is the idea and motto of Oriana Power. हमारी जर्नी कैसे स्टार्ट हुआ? So Praveen Jangra and I met in 2008 into one of the company called Lanco Solar. That was the journey start of, I would say, first click of Oriana Power. We were working together and वहाँ पे हम लोग को एक फील आया कि कुछ करना रहेगा. Maybe after a year or 2 years or 3 years, we never knew about it, but we thought to start something. So 2013 तक हम लोग केवल ये प्लान ही करते रहे कि जर्नी में कुछ करना है. So all of a sudden we met a new guy with the new energy, Anuj Saraswat, जहाँ पे वो जो एक कन्वर्जन नहीं था बिजनेस थॉट को बिजनेस रियलाइजेशन में. So that was actually supported by Anuj Saraswat. And in 2013, we all decided to start Oriana Power. So that was the first stepping stone of Oriana Power in February 2013. And from 2013 to 2017, we were keep doing the consultancy work. यहाँ पे हम लोग को एक फ्लेवर लेना था बिजनेस में, क्या होता है बिजनेस, कैसे करते हैं, किस तरह की कंपनीज होती हैं, कैसे ट्रांजेक्शन्स होते हैं, एंड ऑल दैट. So that we were doing consultancy largely for a lot of solar companies and non-solar companies till 2017. 17 से लेके 2019 तक हम लोगों ने किया बेसिकली सोलर ईपीसी. Solar EPC क्या, that I'll be telling or my colleagues would be telling in detail. So 2017 to 2019 we were doing the solar EPC work. 2019 में हमने decide किया we have to extend our arms, we have to make more avenues into the business. So we started new operation that is called OPEX model or RESCO model. 2019 to 2023, we have been doing CapEx and OPEX, both business verticals, and we have been growing in multifold. That is, I would say, last year we clicked 134 crore of typical revenue with the handsome PAT of 12.5 CR. So that is a large journey we have been following as of now.
So I can feel that it is a very great mix of all three founders. What is your background, Rupal? What is your educational qualification?
Mr. Prashar, I'm coming from engineering background, instrumentation and control engineering, and having total 15 years of experience into solar.
Okay, and what is the background of Anirudh?
So hello everyone. I'm a chemical engineer from Punjab University, Chandigarh. So I have been experience of 15 years in solar industry. Previously, I was doing in international market for different international agencies. Now I am into solar and with Oriana since last decade.
Right. And what about you, Praveen?
Yeah, hi, hello everyone. Myself Praveen Janga. I'm an electrical engineer and with a carrying an experience in the solar industry of last almost 15 years. And I'm handling in Oriana all the operations related to EPC and RESCO operations.
And where have you been working, Praveen?
Yeah, so my technical background is I worked with Solar Energy Center, which is an R&D center of Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. I was there as a research associate working as a research on the solar photovoltaic technology, how it will be reliable and other things, and their performance. After that, I worked with Lenco Solar Group, where I was part of Lenco team as a technical expert. And later on, I joined Hero Group of Company as a Hero Future Energy. They have started renewable energy now. And from 2013 onwards, I'm working with Oriana.
So this is a perfect mix of electric engineer, instrumentation engineer, and a chemical engineer, and all of them putting their minds, bringing and building business. So I can feel that vibe, and you all seems to be in your mid-30s. So lot of tailwinds also from age side. So you have great experience of 15 odd years, and you have a runway of say 35 40 years from now also. uh, that's perfect. So your company is into two business splits. One is the OPEX model, which is also called as RESCO, and one is CAPEX model, which is normal EPC contracting. So tell us something about EPC businesses, how it works, and what is the margins, what is the economics there. um, who will take this question?
So I'll take the lead. So in APC model, what we do, जो हमारे क्लाइंट को सोलर पावर प्लांट लगाना होता है तो वो हमें अप्रोच करता है या फिर हम अप्रोच करते हैं. अनदर थिंग, हम टेंडर्स बिड करते हैं. नंबर 3, किसी रेफरल के थ्रू हमें बिजनेस मिलता है. तो ईपीसी में हम लोग सोलर पावर प्लांट लगाते हैं. क्लाइंट की इन्वेस्टमेंट उसमें होती है. हम उस प्रोजेक्ट को कंप्लीट करते हैं टर्न की बेसिस पे. इंजीनियरिंग भी हम करते हैं, प्रोक्योरमेंट भी हम करते हैं और कंस्ट्रक्शन भी हम करते हैं. और इसमें लगभग जो लास्ट ईयर का एबिटा है वो हमारा इसमें 14% का है, विद ए पैट ऑफ ओवर 9%.
ओके. सो टिपिकली एक ईपीसी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में कितना, मतलब 1 मेगावाट के प्रोजेक्ट में कितना एग्जीक्यूशन टाइम लगता है?
6 months to 9 months.
6 months to 9
6 से 9 महीने.
ओके. एंड अभी तक हाउ मेनी मेगावाट्स ईपीसी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट यू हैव ऑलरेडी डन?
70+ मेगावाट हम लोग ईपीसी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट डिलीवर कर चुके हैं पैन इंडिया में.
ओके.
प्लस हमने कुछ प्रोजेक्ट्स अफ्रीका में भी डिलीवर किए हैं, कीनिया में.
और आपके टॉप 5 क्लाइंट्स इन ईपीसी?
So HPCL is one of the big client. Then JK Lakshmi Cement, where we have done back-to-back projects with them. Then Mrs. Bector, और उसके अलावा स्किल काउंसिल. उसके अलावा हमने काफी प्रोजेक्ट्स किए हैं डिफरेंट क्लाइंट्स के लिए.
ओके. कमिंग टू रेस्को, प्रवीण, रेस्को मॉडल में कैसे बिजनेस क्या होता है, क्या जनरली आपकी इन्वेस्टमेंट्स होती हैं?
Yeah, Mr. Prasad, I would like to answer this. So the RESCO project is where we sell the electricity, not the project. So in this, we set up the project with our investment. Within like one example for the 1 megawatt project investment is somewhere around 4.5 CR for the total investment. This is capital investment, right? So this we took help from the lenders for the around 70% of debt and 30% of equity we put from the our stakeholder. And this project generation from the project is around 1500 units per 15 lakh units per megawatt per year, with a tariff rate of 4 rupees around. So total cumulative revenue will be somewhere around 60 lakhs per year. So this is the revenue generation from the project.
And I
And
believe
there are very
there
Yeah.
is depreciation and interest in that cash flow.
Yes.
Right.
So,
So how
so
much
there
is the payback period typically?
So payback period for the equity point of view is ranging from 7 to 8 years. The reason is because this asset building model is having a depreciation of
I
40% as
understand.
per ID.
So 7 to 8 years is your payback period for equity, and then you enter into agreements ranging between 20 to 25 years. So that means after
Right.
7 8 years, you are earning
Earning the asset.
net cash.
Correct.
Correct. Rupal, who are the biggest clients? If you can just tell us marquee clients for whom you have been doing business other than EPC business.
So yes, Mr. Prashar, we have been working for C&I sector. Under the C&I sector, we have got very special clients like Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited. We have got IOCL. We have got Hindustan Copper Limited, Hindustan Sabar Salt Limited. We have got JK Lakshmi Cement, Udaipur Cement Limited. So likewise, we have got multiple clients in the different region and for the different categories.
Right. So in Resco business, you have been setting up assets for your company, which is owned by your company. How much? How many? What is the size of your assets?
So as on date, we are carrying 30 megawatt of asset capacity operating under Oriana Power.
Okay. And your investment in this 30 odd megawatt is approximately 45 odd crores.
Our investment is typically 45.
Right. So it means that you have been earning from the APC business and investing in your own, building your own assets. What could be the market value of these assets as on date?
Anurag, would you like to answer?
या सो जो टिपिकली इंडस्ट्री में चलता है वो 1.6 टाइम्स चलता है फिर अगर उसकी वैल्यूएशन हम लेते हैं तो रफली इनकी जो मार्केट वैल्यू हमारी इक्विटी की जो मार्केट वैल्यू है वो 65-70 CR है.
Right. Okay. And in case of Resco, the risk is with you. So how do you mitigate risk of, you have installed a solar plant, and then what could be the risk and how do you mitigate it?
रूपल
For the project, there are two type of risk in RESCO project. One is regulatory risk, where we mitigate with some kind of agreement with the regulatory. So we are having a separate regulatory team who handle this. The second one is about the operations. Maybe later on some client may have default with the payment and something. So therefore that we got some security from the client also, with a tenure of like 12 months or 6 months, depending on client to client. So that security also help us for the such kind of defaults.
How do you choose your client to whom you will do OPEX business?
So there are some financial plus technical feasibility criteria, which we evaluate with the legal team and regulatory team, which helps for the finding the right opportunity for us.
Rupal, how you procure your clients? What is the process of getting new clients? What is the strategy?
Right. So our typical, we have got sales team who basically, try to build the continuous business associates and partner across the country. So we, as much as sales partners and business associates are there, there is a high possibility of getting maximum number of leads. So in every states we have got, set of business partners. Say, example, in Uttar Pradesh, we have got almost 8 sales partners. So they usually help us to get the lead in their regions. And then our core sales team visit to the client and, make them understand about the benefits of solar. So that is a typical first process of the C&I sector we do follow. Second is the tendering side of it, which Anurji also mentioned in the previous part of it, where we participate as per our eligibility on the different tenders.
Okay. So what is your order pipeline as on date?
So order pipeline. Please, Anurag, please carry on.
in megawatt it's over 40 megawatt
40
as
megawatt.
of now. Yeah, as of now.
In case of PSUs, have you also worked for PSUs?
Yeah. So
So
what we
it
have
is
done, we have
based
done.
on tender basis. Is there any hard competition which you face in PSU sector?
Yes, definitely there is competition, but जो प्रोजेक्ट आइडेंटिफिकेशन है वो इस तरीके से हम लोग करते हैं कि प्रोजेक्ट थोड़ा सा अलग हटके होना चाहिए. इट्स नॉट बहुत सिंपल प्रोजेक्ट नहीं होना चाहिए जिसमें टेक्नोलॉजी टेक्निकल चैलेंजेस हों. तो उस प्रोजेक्ट में हमें प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी भी अच्छी मिल जाती है और टॉप लाइन भी अच्छी मिल जाती है. सो वी यूजुअली डू दैट प्रोजेक्ट्स, और बीइंग ओरियाना टेक्निकली बहुत सॉलिड है और वी हैव ए गुड टेक्निकल टीम, तो उस प्रोजेक्ट को हम इजीली क्रैक कर सकते हैं. तो वहां पे बिडिंग भी कम आती है और प्लेयर्स भी कम आते हैं.
Okay. So when you talk about technically, I saw and I remember that you have also been working in floating solar projects other than the rooftop and ground mounted. थोड़ा ये अलग-अलग verticals के बारे में बताएं.
So our technical wizard, Mr. Praveen, will take the lead.
So basically, sir, though earlier the solar technology came to India with the availability of wasteland, so everyone acquiring the wasteland in India. But now the time has came where we need to look for some alternate solution, because land always had an alternate option. So floating solar is a new technology where we can acquire or we can place the solar panel on the water body without acquiring any land part or something. So the space is utilized in better and multi-directional purpose. So in floating solar, we have delivered 3 projects. One is in Visakhapatnam, which is a 3 megawatt capacity, and the second one is in Udaipur, which is having a 1 megawatt capacity, and the third one is under execution in Kutch. So this floating project required a special kind of engineering skill where we need to go in detail with the depth study of the mother reservoir or the pond and their mother bed analysis, where we have to do the anchoring and mooring arrangement. So such kind of analysis differentiate us from the all other competitors who are working in the solar industry. So that's how we are differentiating ourselves from the rest of the industry.
Okay.
We always try to take the challenge where we feel that we are having a kick which can boost our energy, our passion, our motivation.
Right. Tell us something about the competitor. I don't want the name, but how many competitors are in your category? Like you must be doing projects between 10 to 20, 30 megawatt. So how many competitors do you think that are present in India?
So usually in tendering, we usually get 4 to 5 competitors bid normally, and in C&I segment 3 to 4.
So what could be the reason that the number is so small?
क्योंकि सर जिस सेक्टर में हम लोग ऑपरेट कर रहे हैं उस सेक्टर में या तो बहुत छोटे प्लेयर हैं जो 1 मेगावाट से नीचे काम कर रहे हैं, या फिर प्लेयर्स हैं जो यूटिलिटी स्केल पे काम कर रहे हैं 100 मेगावाट प्लस प्रोजेक्ट्स पे. जो बीच की कैटेगरी है, उस बीच की कैटेगरी में ईपीसी में बहुत कम प्लेयर है सर जो ऑर्गेनाइज्ड हैं. सो वी आर वन ऑफ देम.
Okay, fair enough. What is your team size?
So we are 47 odd people.
So Anirudh, tell us something about the advisors who are with you in the company.
So we have proud to have a very good credible board in which we have Mr. Shastri. Shastri ji served as a scientist in Ministry of Defense, and he has very vast experience, और उनको इंडिया का पहला सोलर साइंटिस्ट भी कहा जाता है. Then we have Mrs. Archana Jain, who is a qualified chartered accountant and has very good experience of GST and taxation. Then we have Mr. Dhaval Chaganlal Gada, who is practicing company secretary and founder of Dhaval Gada and company, and he's having vast experience in driving policies, company policies of the company. And on the advisory board side, we have Mr. Rajas Sure, who is from IIT Delhi, and I am Ahmedabad, and Mr. Amit Kumar, who is nuclear scientist and serial entrepreneur, and we have Mr. Ish Gupta, who is veteran strategist in solar power.
I have seen a very strong list of Marquee investors who have invested in the company. So some of them, yes, I also personally know how they have been adding value to the company.
So we have some market investors from different fields, industry से भी हैं, capital market से भी हैं, और business से भी हैं. So we have Mr. Prashant Jain from JSW Energy, CEO of the JSW Energy, and Mr. Neeraj Gupta he is the founder of Meru Caps. So Neeraj is having vast experience in business, and Prashant is good strategist in JSW Energy. And we have some good veterans from capital market as well. So Shri Anil Kumar Goyal ji is there, and Shri Manoj Agrawal ji is there.
What is the plan? So I tell you first that the issue size is approximately 60 odd crores on the upper side of the price band. So you have been issuing 50 odd lakh shares. What is the plan of investing this money, and what could be the future of Oriana?
So we are using 23 crores as working capital for EPC projects, and 20 crores in investment of our subsidiaries for developing Rescos, and 2 CR for development of artificial intelligence based software and SAP implementation, and rest for general purpose expenses.
So if I may ask, by this working capital investment, what could be the megawatt number which you will deliver in 2023-24?
So we're gonna deliver around 70 megawatt from this working capital.
Okay, and by this investment in your subsidiaries, it means you are going to invest in OPEX business also. So what could be the capacity in terms of megawatt post this investment?
So the cumulative capacity will be around 60 plus odd megawatts.
60 megawatt.
60 plus megawatt. Yeah.
Right. Okay, and you will improve your efficiencies and by implementation of this SAP and AI driven technology.
Yes, we have distributed assets, so AI is very useful these days for us as well.
So your post-issue market cap will be something around 226 crores, which comes out to be a 17x multiple. What is your typical EBITDA margins and PAT margins which are sustainable in longer term?
So currently we are having EBITDA of 14% and a PAT of 9+%. So we are trying to increase this EBITDA and PAT as well.
Okay.
In future. So from 14 to 16.5 in the next 2-3 years.
Right. In terms of capital structure, cap table, I have seen that you are holding approximately 83-84% as on pre-IPO, and you will be holding 61-62% post-IPO. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the brief ratios, if you can tell me? What is the ROCE of your APC business?
So currently ROC is 46%.
And what is the ROE?
It's 35%.
Right. The issue is going to open on 1st of August. Anything, Rupal, you would like to say as your closing remarks?
As a closing remarks, I would say, Oriana Power is one of the leading company and going very fast and having the, set of business which is capex and opex that, separate us from the rest of the competitive market. You were asking one question to Anirudh and Praveen, how you win your competition. So that is the edge we are having. We are into, diversified installation base also, like floating is one of the edge we are keeping. So we are going to be one of the fastest growing company in the country, and in next few years you will see Oriana Power is shining like, name itself suggests, rising sun.
Your closing remarks, Praveen?
Yeah, I would like to thank to all the investors who came for this, give us an opportunity to present our company in front of them. As Rupal mentioned, we are basically the energy-oriented company, and we always open all point of new technology-oriented projects. So as we working with the technology like the floating, so definitely in the upcoming days, we will be happy to see the challenging market and how our team is able to deliver such kind of challenging projects. We are always open for such kind of opportunities. Thank you so much.
Anirudh?
So investors has already trusted us once. I'll request all the investors to trust us once again. Thank you.
Okay. So for the closing remark from my side, there seems to be a reasonably valued IPO. Again, it is not any investment advice. The IPO is going to open on 1st of August and it will close on 3rd of August. So I'll suggest my investors to evaluate the company, to evaluate the business model, and take their own investment decision. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Rupal, Anirudh, and Praveen. Thank you.
Thank you, Kulbhushan. Thank you, everyone.